Oh man. I was supposed to wake up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I guess my body just was not having that. I woke up at 6:25. Subconscious me didn't want to get up and just turn my alarms off completely. So, welcome to 2024. Alrighty, well that was challenging. I'm going to try to work out every day for 90 days. That's the challenge for working out. Alright, time to change into some dry clothes and get on the road. I'm not wearing Gore-Tex today. It's like 30 something degrees outside. I'm sure that I'm going to regret wearing these, even though I have heated gear on. It's just sometimes the Gore-Tex is just, it really inhibits mobility. Today I just don't want to mess with that. This purple line is what I will be following today. 62 miles is what we're going to do today. I would say at least half of that's going to be off-road. I don't really know, but we're going to see how the Del Mar handles the kind of riding that I like to do. So I 3D printed this little bracket here, so that way I could do a chest mount with my cadet sling. So we're going to see how it fares out today. So that's where we're going right there, is those mountains. Heading to Lynchburg, which I've gone to before in the vlog. There are 0 power sources between me and Lynchburg in most of the roads that I'm taking today. There's a few houses and stuff, but there's no level 2 chargers or level 2 sources anywhere until I get to Lynchburg. So hopefully the range holds up today. So 13.2 miles so far at 88% battery. Speeds are 45 miles an hour getting here. I don't try to stay a certain speed on these roads. I just try to ride at a rate that's comfortable for me. And that's how I do it. It's definitely cool just being the only person out here. Look at all this freaking trash. Jeez, man. Now the bike is doing well. As long as it's dry, you're okay, but if you hit some leaves or some wet grass at an angle, the tires are definitely going to slip. I've already had a few slip of the back tire, and that's the problem with these 19-inch flat tracker rims, is that the only tire that you can put on them is a flat tracker. Tires are okay and dry, but if it were raining right now, man, I'd be slipping all over the place. I'd be losing traction left and right. Oh, look at that huge drop off. That would not be a fun experience going down. The only bad thing about being so far out here by yourself and on a road that isn't really trafficked by humans is the last thing you want to do is run into a pissed off bear. And so every time I stop to set these shots up, I just kind of have to constantly look over my shoulder just to make sure that I don't have any unwanted guests. Alright, now we've got our first down tree. I'm just worried that these tires are not gonna get me over this thing. I really don't want to jump this thing. Maybe because I've never jumped before and I'm really worried about the back tire. Okay, I'm telling myself this now. If I come across another fallen tree, I'm turning around. This is the only one that I'm going to attempt to cross. Anymore, and we're not going to do it. All right. That's the only one I'm going to do that with. Alright, so this is where we are. Down there is where we came from. So we just rode up all the way up here to this road. It's the top of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And my house is somewhere over those mountains. It's very cold. My hands hurt. Trying to be more deliberate about taking pictures when I go do rides and film. But it's nice to pause sometimes. It is super windy up here and equally super cold. I might have to bust out the old warming gloves. Getting late, 12 o'clock, and I've only gone 26 miles. So as much as I'd love to stop and smell the roses, I gotta get moving to Lynchburg because I've only got maybe 5 hours of sunlight left and I still have to charge. And 57% battery, so right now it's looking like 80 or 90 miles. I'm taking a mix of gravel and paved roads. I'd say right now it's probably 50-50. I haven't really been keeping track of it. Jumps from a paved road or gravel road just like this. I hope this is not a private road. There's no way of me really knowing whenever I did my route planning. Guess we'll find out. This road is turned into this. It's still gravel, just covered in leaves. Again, I have no idea if this is an actual road or if it's like somebody's driveway. guess I can't go this way. If things don't go wrong, it's really not an adventure. So, making our way back to the original route. Still have no idea if I'm going to be able to take it or not from here. What a quaint little road through the mountains, huh? Very peaceful. So I think it cut through some federal hunting lands or something. There's some cables across the road that wouldn't let you get in, but we're good to go now. Couldn't continue on my route, but it looks like if I keep going down this way, this old trail, that'll hit this road, and it should get me to where I need to go. Obviously this road has not been used in quite a few decades, it would seem, which could spell a little bit of trouble, but there's a will, there's a way. Hopefully the way won't get me stuck somewhere, because if I have to come back up this with these tires, it would be very challenging. Now I'm not going to be riding this, I will walk next to the bike just because of the tires. Even on really knobby tires, this would be hard. Just trying to check the depth. Alright. I just hope that there's a way to get out of here, and that I don't have to come back through all this. Gotta try to not fight it. Let the bike just kind of find its way over the rocks. My job is just to input the throttle and keep it upright. So these boots are waterproof, but my feet are definitely getting wet. That's not going to feel good riding back home. Hopefully they'll dry out by then. And I hope that I don't have to come back through here, because I have no idea if this road will even get me to where I need to go. I may have to come all the way back through all this. Pants just keep getting wet. According to GPS, should be no more water crossings. My feet are definitely soaking wet now. And we are good to go. 15 miles to Lynchburg.